Hello, this is Dwayne, and today I'd like to talk about two-hand chord voicing. If you use chords that involve more than three notes, it's good to use two hands. Even if you just have a three-note chord, it's still better if you can to voice it in two different hands. Notice the C chord. Instead of playing all three notes there, I leave a hole in one, and then I pick up the other note, the E, like so. Okay? I don't know, for some reason that just sounds better to me than a full chord. You may disagree, but that's kind of how I feel about it. Anyway, when you have four or more notes, you probably want to voice it in two hands. For example, a C6, okay? You might want to voice it like this or like this, so you don't have everything in one hand, okay? Now it even gets more complex if you have five notes, such as a C7, that's a four-note chord, with a ninth, okay, or a six with a seventh. Notice that's a C7th, but I'm putting in the six. Quite often you have, when you're moving from chord to chord, you do things like. Just helps to divide the chord. Now, sometimes it helps to use, I should say, three hands, because you use two different strikes. In other words, when you're in a chording situation like that, if your right hand is playing the melody, your right hand can't do too much else, okay? Let's say you're playing this. Okay. Notice in the right hand, I'm just playing the melody plus the fifth. In the left hand, I'm making two strikes with a root and a fifth down here, or a root, third, and a tenth. And then I come up and play the full chord there. I'm voicing it with a six and a ninth. So that's a C6-9 with I'll call it a two-strike voicing. You strike the keys twice. 1, 2. See that? Okay, like so, okay? So there's a lot of situations where you need to do that, especially with complex chords, because you can't get, if you just play the whole chord like that, you don't know where the root is, so you gotta define the root through a low note. Okay, so all I'm saying is take your chord and divide it up between the left hand and the right hand. And sometimes in the left hand, you make two strikes when you're in a chording situation or an arpeggio situation. You see that? That's a whole bunch of strikes, but you're breaking up the chord. In fact, you could do that in both hands if you use runs or anything in your right hand. Okay, how many strikes was that? Well, who knows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe 15 up there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down there. So that's like a 21 gun salute, a 21 strike chord. Okay, so the more hands you get involved, the more more chords in the way you voice a chord. Boy, I'm struggling today in explaining myself, but you get the idea. Okay, divide your chords into two hands. All right, if you enjoy these little videos, come on over to playpiano.com and sign up for our free series of videos. Most of them are a lot clearer than this. For some reason, I didn't make that very clear, but I hope you get a little bit of the idea there. Thanks for being with me, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.